Hi, welcome to Mobi PC remote app video demonstration. There are two different types of apps. There's a free version and there's a paid version. You can download them on Google Play Store, or you can download them directly from our website, or you can download them on Amazon and also the Windows App Store. So you've got lots of options. Just visit the website, go to the download page, you'll find all the links there. Okay, once you've downloaded the app, this is a free version. Okay, you'll get told it's a free version on here plus the version number. The version number needs to match the version number of the server, otherwise it won't connect. So you can always check for the latest version, download it and update the apps. Okay. Once you've installed the app, run it and you'll come to the main screen. On the free version you've got ads, on the pro version you can disable the ads. You've got three buttons. You've got the help button. From here you can access the videos, privacy policy, a help section with all your questions answered and help to different features. Download links to the server which you need to make this work, and also where to go pro, where to buy a license from. Okay. On the main screen you've got three buttons again. So you've got the help button which I showed you, and you've got the middle one is the connect button, and the last button is the rate button. Don't know if you can see it clearly. Once you press that, you then got the option to rate the app, please do, and also to share the app with friends using social widgets such as Twitter and Facebook. So once you've got your registered account details, you can just enter the details in here. So you got your username, your password, and also the port number. Just entering the password. Okay, so once that's entered, you need to make sure you enter the right port number. The port number must match the port number on the server, and it also must be forwarded on any routers. Okay, so then the app can access it. If you've got any connection issues, you need to make sure you double check your router settings, and also make sure you check your firewall settings on your PC. Okay, so we've got the server running, so we will just press connect. Okay. Once you've logged in, it takes you to the next screen. From here you can access all the features. So these are the buttons, all the features. The middle button, which is the state button, and the check PC button. So at the moment is red, which means you need to actually establish a TCP connection to the server. We've checked the login details of the server and they've been verified. So now we need to establish the actual connection. So we press the button and wait. Okay, so it tells us we're connected. It gives you the IP and the port number. Okay. So on your main screen, you've got various buttons. If you look in the help section, it's got more details on all these buttons and how you can use the features. So very briefly, you've got the desktop capture, you've got a webcam capture. Just press these buttons, it'll take a screenshot of your PC application and it will then show it to you on your screen. The speed of this will vary depending on the setting you use on the set capture quality. If you use a very low, it'll be very fast. If you use highest, it'll take quite a long time. So if you choose something like normal, 320 by I think it's 240, the screenshot should load quite fast depending on your internet speed and PC speed as well. To use a webcam, obviously you need a webcam connected to your PC. You'd also need to make sure on your webcam it's set up so that it's set as a default device. If you've got more than one webcam, this might not work because you'll have to manually select the default camera on your PC. So make sure you've got one webcam and it's set as the default webcam on your PC in your settings. If we press state when the icon is green, the app will check whether your PC is still switched on. So in our case it is, and you hear that noise was on the server. And the next button is volume controls. Okay, if I'm just going to play some music on the PC. Just excuse the screen flashing. Okay, so I'm just playing some music when I'm on my PC. Okay, so we've got the volume controls here. That's muting it. So basically, you just muted the master volume on your PC from your app. So you could be sat somewhere listening to music anywhere in the house. With one press a button, you can mute it. You know, you got a telephone call, someone's coming, etc. Next button is 25%. That decreases the volume to 25%. And then you got your max, and then the volume up and down buttons. Okay, so those are your volume controls. Okay. The next thing is, we leave the custom action till last because that's a bit more complicated. We've got the timer. When you power down your PC, it doesn't have to be done instantly. You can time it to off different intervals. So you've got 1 hour, 12 hours, 24 hours. So we can choose 30 minutes. And then we can press shutdown. Or you can change the power down mode in your settings again. So PC power down mode, we click on it. You've got option of shutdown, sleep, hibernate, restart, log off. So we choose sleep. If we now press the off button, it will then program the PC to sleep in 30 minutes. So let's try that. Gotta verify it. Okay, so it's telling you now the PC is scheduled to sleep at that specific time, which is 30 minutes from now. To cancel this, press that button again. This will cancel times, shut down, restart. Press yes. So now it's been stopped. Let's have a look at the settings. We've got manual connection with IP. If for some reason you need to connect using a different IP, maybe the IP is changed on your server and it's different to what's on your actual account, because every time you log in on the server with your account details, the IP is recorded on the server, and that's the IP that your app will use to connect with. It's another thing that can cause connection issues, so always make sure the IP is correct. And it's always the external IP, not the internal IP you need to use. You can disconnect from the server. Again, the icon will go red to show you disconnected. You can you can reconnect using the same IP and port settings. Okay, that's connected. PC power down mode, we've gone through that. Background color, this is just a little fancy thing, so you can change the actual color of the background. The next thing is toggle server sounds. It's either going to go off or on. Whenever you execute a feature on the app, the server makes a bleeping sound to acknowledge that it's been received. Obviously if you're outside, you're not going to need this, but so you can always just toggle it off. Set capture quality is for the webcam and screen captures. Toggle adds on and off is basically for the pro version. But obviously, we spend a bit of time making this app for you. We're going to be adding lots more features, hopefully. So we just like your support by showing you ads. Okay, so the very last thing I've left on here is the custom action. So you press the extras button here. It's going to take you to some features which we class as extras. So we've got custom actions, we've got browser controls. It's controls for FireFox, Google Chrome and other browsers. The features the functions that we've got here in the browser controls are mainly for FireFox browser, but they might work in other browsers too. So you've got select address bar, search bar, homepage, navigation, controls, bookmarks, etc. Next thing is the task manager. This will open the task manager window on your PC. You might want to use this to close certain programs when they won't close, see what services are running, things like that. So it's just a one-click operation rather than pressing Control Escape or Control Alt Delete. One thing to notice is when on some PCs the task manager will open but it won't close. To prevent this from happening, you need to make sure you run the server as administrator. Once you do this, you can open and close task manager from the app itself. Okay, have a little play with this when you're at home on your PC to see how it works for you. The next thing is next win. The next win button will scroll through all the active windows. So if you've got lots of programs, maybe you've got a few different web browsers open with different pages, you've got some program open or a game or something, press next win, it will scroll through all the active windows, so one by one. This is different to pressing Alt and Tab. It's basically a key combination simulation for Windows key. Next thing we've got is the mouse. Okay, this is a bit of a cool feature of this app in that it lets you control your cursor. So just put this on, let's see if it works. Okay, at the moment, because I've got multiple screens, most people are going to have one screen anyway, so the mouse pad, all I do is just use it as a normal as a laptop touchpad. Just touch it, and wherever you touch it the mouse cursor will move, or you can drag it down to move the mouse cursor. You've also got the arrow keys, tap pads, so once you tap these it will move the mouse precisely 2 pixels up or left, right or down. The pink scroll pad here is for the mouse wheel. If you tap it, it simulates a middle mouse. However, this again won't work on all PCs. You can do full screen mouse pad control, so you get a bit more accuracy. So if you just need to move the mouse for something on your PC, maybe you're browsing, you just want to use the mouse pad left and right mouse buttons, you can use full screen mode. It's more accurate. You've got your left button and you've got your right button. Some things you might want to do, you might want to drag. However, sometimes you hold left mouse button down and drag to select some icons or some text or something. The way you do this on here is you do a long press, so press down and then let go. Once the button is in red, what that means is that it's simulating a left down on your mouse, so your PC will think that you've pressed the mouse button and you're holding it down. You can then use a mouse pad to drag the cursor, select some text or some icons, and then again to release the drag, press the button. You can do the same thing with the right button, do a long press, and then you can do drags and things like that. Okay, so that's the mouse controls. The next thing is send keys. So again, it looks complicated, but it's very simple. You've got basically some of the common keys that you might want to press on your PC. You've got the arrows, the enter key, escape, tab, alt and tab, Windows key, spacebar, home, and the menu button. The menu button might not work on all PCs. Okay, so you can just type in web address, press the enter button, and your PC will basically think you press the enter button. So it's a simulated key. Okay, now the good thing about this, what you can actually do is you can use a combination of keys or enter text and keys. So if we went into browser controls, select the address bar, it's then the cursor is gonna be on the address bar of your browser. If we then go to send keys, we can then click on here, enter the address you want to go to. So just bear with me. So I've put in google.com. Okay, but that won't be enough to actually go to google.com. It has to actually simulate an enter key. So you could just send this and press enter, or you could press on the key button here. It will then bring up a list of all the common keys which are non-character. So we want enter. Okay, so now if you look at the screen, so google.com and then enter, you have to have square brackets. Anything in square brackets means it's a non-character key. So this will be simulated on your PC. So if we now press send to PC on here, pressing that button there, now on my browser it's now gone to google.com. How you can best thing with this is have a little play with it while you sat on your PC and see how it works. Again, you use the if you use the help file, it's got a detailed description of all the features in there as well. Next thing is text button. You can manually add some text and also use a text memory feature. What this does, it stores whatever you've typed in there. So if you're typing in some URL web browser addresses, those are stored. So in future you could just click on text and then select from text memory any web address you previously entered and press enter. And this is the clear button. So I think on this one, the last thing is just the custom actions. Now these are all set in your desktop server. You can't create a custom action in the app. This is for security, so that any custom actions that are executed remotely are ones that you've specifically created on your PC, on your server. If you want added security, set up a pin on your server so only you on your computer will know this pin number, so it's more secure, and then any function will require pin entry. So if we select any of these, it will then execute that custom action on your PC. So I'm just going to load something into my computer memory, which is just some text, PC text memory. I've copied some text into my PC clipboard. If I click on get PC clipboard, as you can see, it shows PC text memory. That's why I just typed into my computer. So that's quite handy for transferring data text from your PC to your mobile. You can then select this, select all the text and then copy it to your phone. Speak user text. So this is a function which requires us to enter input into the app to execute on the server. So we're just typing testing or something like a message for someone, like leave the door open. Okay. And then that would actually speak on your PC. So you have to make sure that your PC is not muted. So if you remember, I muted the PC a while ago, so you won't actually hear it. Let me try to unmute it and we can test this feature. Okay, so now the PC is unmuted. If you go back to speak user text, let's type in something here. Leave keys under car, for example.
Leave keys under car.
Not something you'd want to do, but just for testing purposes. The other thing, you've got show desktop. These are all actions which can be modified and set in your service. So you've got show desktop, show message dialog box. So we click on that. So you're outside, you know, you want to send a message to someone using your PC. It's the same as sending a SMS, but it just goes directly to your PC screen. So like type in something like buy some eggs. Okay, now a command prompt just appeared on my PC. Buy some eggs. So that's gone from the app to the PC. So just excuse the flickering there. Okay, so you can, there's different features. There's one more thing I can show you, which shows you where it's close specified window, because this is a bit different. Now this is a function that closes windows using the win action. Now on this particular custom action, you need to enter what kind of selection you want to use under name. So you know, we've got various options like title, iTitle, process, class. In this one, we just test it by entering iTitle. So we're putting iTitle and then the name of program. So we need to make sure the name is in inverted commas. So if we use the inverted commas and type in calc, so that's just part of calculator. Don't have to put the whole thing. Okay, now I'm just going to open a new calculator window on my PC. So there's a new calculator window. Okay, now I'm just going to try this. Now after a few seconds, it's automatically closed that calculator window. So if you're, for example, watching a movie on program, for example, I don't know, Windows Media Player or Winamp, the movie's finished, you want to close the Winamp, yeah, just go into iTitle, you go into close specified window, click on the enter box, enter iTitle, inverted commas, Winamp, or whatever your program's called, and then press OK. The other useful thing is some things like YouTube and FireFox. You can open web browsers to specific web pages. So if you look at the top here, it's Mobi PC Pro version. Now at the start, before we logged in, it said free version, but now it says Pro version, even though it's a free version app. Now the reason for this is because sometimes what you can do is you can buy a license on the desktop server, and then you can enter this license key into your server to activate all the free features. This can only be done when you're registering a profile. So if you know you're going to be using this app, make sure you register using a license key, the Pro version to start with. In the free version only gives you access to powering down. So if you know you're going to be using other features, just go Pro to start with. Buy your license key, create your account, enter your license key, and then you can go Pro. Again, the alternative is just to buy a Pro version app, where you will see the license key on the app itself, and you'll have to manually just enter it into your server. But with the free version, once you've activated license on the server, you've got full access to all the Pro version features in the free app as well. You're not buying license key for the app itself. You're buying license key for the server. Once the server is activated to a Pro version, the app itself will notice that your server is Pro version, and it will then upgrade, and not upgrade really, it will just make all the Pro version features available in the app. We just click on screenshot. Okay, so that's my screenshot of my desktop PC. So I've got Google, as I open the Google web page before for you, and then there's Winamp, which I was playing music on. You've got full screen buttons, so you can see your PC desktop anywhere in the world in full screen. So this is useful for example, if you're, say for example, doing something on your PC, you went outside, you just want to check the progress or something, or maybe you're outside, you've got kids on your PC, you want to make sure they're not doing anything wrong on your PC, you're not viewing any offensive content, you can just monitor. It's a form of monitoring. So in this basic form, you can see your desktop, see what programs open, see what's going on your PC from outside. You can refresh this as well, so you can update it. You can only do this after a couple of seconds. Press back to go back to the main control panel area. Okay, once you finish using the app, you just press exit. It will then take you back to the main screen. Okay, so that's the Mobi PC remote app, available on Android, Windows Phone and desktop client as well. If you need more help, if you go to the website, which is mobipc.sulaysa.com, you'll find another video there for the server. You'll find a promotional video, and you'll find a help file which has got more details on all the functions. If you need any specific help, maybe you still can't connect, or you wanna ask for some new features to be included in the extras section, please email us or leave a comment on the website, and we'll get back to you within 48 hours. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the program and share it with all your friends. Thank you.